It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Moore with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak to the air here. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 from the 32.
On the quick, right?
Benson once more. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They give on second to Benson. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
All right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. A momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Benson will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. Jukes away from one. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Up the middle, Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
We're going to 53. We're going to 47. What do you think?
From the gun is Prescott. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Gets everything he has under this one. Texans make it a one-point game. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 15 at the 30-yard line.
47. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 40. Here we go, kill. 26.
Now Dak to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go, 40. Here we go,
First and 10
Here we go,
at the
54.
50-yard
Right
line.
here we go, 40. 26.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 48. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
On the give, it's Blue. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, 40. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a
Here we
gain
go,
of
46.
5. Brings up
47.
second and 5.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Here we go, 46.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go. Wide in. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This will end up as a touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
18. That's it.
It's Mixon on second down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
46. Yeah, there we go. Hey, go, get out there. Here we go, 47.
Prescott will look to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Benson on first and 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Blue. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 46. 26.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. More from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Yeah!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And this is taken in the... Oh, he muffs it! Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 seconds. 18. Outside.
Now begin this drive with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Oh, and
Here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Kill! Hey, 47! 47! Hey, kill! Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Here we go, 47.
Dak to the air here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Yeah!
Second down, here's Prescott again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Dak throwing again. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Thrown away and incomplete. Elgin Joseph there on the coverage.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Kill! Yeah! Hey, 47!
Throwing again, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. Here we go, 40, here we go, 46, 26, 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
54, line in. Yeah! Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw once more. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans will take over as this gets thrown out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself Well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least oh, he muffed it. It's loose. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud now. Into the hands of Schultz. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Kill. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 33.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3 now. Stroud off of play action. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 14. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like 20.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hey, 47. 40.
Throwing again is Dan. This is caught by Blue. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
3rd and 1.
Here we go 46. Here we go 47.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go going to 53. Here we go 47. Here we go 46, 46. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Kill. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go going to 54. Here we go going to 54. Going to 54.
Back to the air, Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10
Hey,
at the 14-yard line.
kill. 47. 26.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Yeah, here we go.
3rd and long, Prescott. Catch is made in close. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dak now from the gun. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Texans 28.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. No return here. This kick's good. Oh, he lost the football. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Benson now from the gun. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Houston.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
11. South.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just one quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And off to Benson from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they get this down to the 28.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, one more.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. 18, let's go.
Running left is Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Stroud now on 3rd. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And the Texans, first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
All right.
Benson once more. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Duke. Yeah. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. And he'll get it up to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go. Fine. Here we go, 46, 47. 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's more of a catch out left. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Design quarterback run here.
Here we go. 18. That's right. Come on.
They're drawing up for it.
On the quick.
Cowboys going with a dime package now. Third down.
What's that? Hey.
He's drawn up for him. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
What's that?
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.